Hello everyone, I am Professor Anuja Zape from Department of Structural Engineering, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. In this video we will see how to use translation repeat to create a bay frame model. So let us start. So very first I will be selecting a beam grid, and in this beam grid first let us have one simple frame of dimension 4 meter horizontal, 4 meter vertical column and beam. So just close this. So here is your model is ready. So we'll be selecting its view in isometric view. So here this single frame it is ready, single portal frame it is ready. Now we will copy this frame in Z direction, and for this we will use translation repeat command. So translation repeat command it is used to copy one atom or any member or maybe the nodes, and it will copy those elements at certain translation distance. So here to start with, first to use all these points you need to select the frame model. Whatever you want to copy, it may be node, it may be member. First select those members, then go to this translation repeat command, select this. So here this translation repeat window will appear. So in this, as you can see, this preview it is shown here. Now after this you have to select the global direction, in which direction you want to copy the structure, X, Y and Z direction. Number of steps are defined, which defines how many number of times you have to repeat, that is number of step, and at what distance, that is step spacing, you need to clearly mention that. So here we will be repeating this frame in Z direction. So for that we'll select the global direction Z and number of steps. So in Z direction we will have 3 more steps of default spacing of 4 meter. So as you can see, the step and the spacing, as we have entered the number of steps 3, so it has shown the 3 steps 1, 2, 3, and default spacing, whatever spacing we will give, it will show automatically in the spacing column. Now here one option it is given, link steps. So if you want to join those points, first let me take without link step. So I'll just selecting OK. So as you can see, the frame 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers with the node numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, it is copied 3 times in Z direction. Okay. So here I have not used link step, but if you use link step, here all these node points it will be joined together. So to have that, let us just undo and we'll repeat the same step again. So here I am selecting the frame again. Select translation repeat in Z direction. Number of steps we have given 3 at a default spacing of 4 meter. And now this time I will be taking link step. Here we have one more option, that is open base. So I will be selecting that open base and click on OK. So as you can see, with the help of link step and the open base, as we have selected open base, so that's why the lower points, lower nodes are not linked together, while the top nodes are linked together. Okay. Now we will have this translation repeat command in X direction as well. So in X direction, for that we will select this side frame. So for that I will be changing here view to front view, and using selecting cursor, beam cursor, I will be selecting this entire one side right side member. So in isometric view you can clearly see the number of members selected. So these number of members we will be repeating in X direction. Initially we have repeated those points in Z direction. Now in X direction with a default steps of 4 and the distance of 4 meter. Link step with open base, click on OK. So this way in X direction with 4 meter distance and the number of steps 1, 2, 3, 4 times it is repeated. Now in vertical direction, that is in Y direction. So for that first I will change the view to front view using beam cursor selection. First I will select all these top members. You can check all those things. Selected members in isometric view again. Now in geometry click on translation repeat. Now this time select Y direction. Now in vertical direction we want to copy the structure, that is number of stories, number of bays in along the height, suppose 6, and the default spacing with a 3 meter. Now link the step. So by default open base option it is not given here, as already in Y direction all these points are linked there. So just click on link step so that vertically all these points will be linked together. Click on OK. So here is your bay frame model, it is ready. Okay. So this way, either using translation repeat command in particular X, Y, Z direction by specifying the number of steps and the step spacing distance, you can create your bay frame model, or else one more video you can see, that is bay frame model using structure wizard. Thank you.